Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Oakland Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching in this game, James Caprillion. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Chopped left side. Allen on the run, throw to first. Just got him on that one. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Marcell Ozuna.
And Boog, he brings a big bat to this lineup. He's on pace to hit more than 40 home runs this year, and that's a guy where if it's more than a couple of games without a dinger, guys are wondering what's going on. You're so used to seeing him around the bases. You put a guy like this in the middle of the lineup and just put it on autopilot. Big time hitter, always a ton of fun to watch.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Austin Riley. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in Oakland. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Jared Schuster. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Digging in for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And now here is Brent Rooker. Step off, throw to first. Ruiz back on a dive. Another move to first. And he's back again. Ruiz on at first, nobody out. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. The pitch. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's going to be number 49. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna makes the play. Runner tags up for third. He's in there. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
That one ripped, but foul. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 44. At the belt and fires. Off the mark there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Comebacker to the mound. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Aledmys Diaz now. Foul ball there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And now it's 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We move to the second here in Oakland. It's the A's 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here in the East Bay, top of the second, and now the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That's down and in.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jonah Bride. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Man at first. Now it's Chase Peterson. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. The 2-1. Liner, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Right, rounds third, headed for the plate. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 3-zip.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So up next, Nick Allen. The 1-1. Allen tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Man at second.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
The 2-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. All muscle to center field. His second of the year. It's 5-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So digging in, Yuri Ruiz. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one not close. Ball 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And that one hammered way back there. And forget it. His second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jared Schuster departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Jesse Chavez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker. Doubled his first time up. Righty delivers. Out there to center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Still only one out here in the inning. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Laureano comes up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. So now 3-2. Got him swinging. Now the catcher up to hit. Number 44. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, right side. Acuna there. Puts the squeeze on it. And the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Having a lot more success on the road this season. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And he deals. This one in the air, right field. Laureano puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Next pitch is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two on the way. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Right side. Laureano makes the catch, and that is that. One left for Atlanta. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back. Aledmys Diaz now. Got it by him for the K.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with the cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
That one misses. And a count 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The 2-1. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right. Started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Goes down looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it though 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, on to the fourth, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. 1-2 now. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-two now. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And the pitch. He goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next pitch is popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Caught looking his first time up. Olson stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it. Braves strand 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Bottom four.
Leading
And
off
here
for the
is
A's.
Nick Allen.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
The 2-1. And that's too high.
You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Righty to the plate. Bounce to the right. Can't glove it cleanly.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Yuri Ruiz. He's already homered here in this one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Man at first. And now Brent Rooker. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Here's a 2-1. Just off the outside edge. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, number 49. And now it's even up. And another ball.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
New pitcher for the Braves, Kirby Yates.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Ramon Laureano. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good eye right there. And they're all loaded up.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, number 44. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Over to Albies. Inning over. A's threaten but leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back in Oakland, now it's going to be Eddie Rosario.
Number 8, Eddie Rosario.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Kicks and fires. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Flied out his first time. The 1-1. Pulls that one foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
6-0 is how this one ends. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.